guys, Gerald from Oneupreviewz, and today we have a look at the REEBOK ZIG 3D Storm. Before we get into the review, guys, if you are new to our channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications bell so you never miss any of our latest videos. Now let's get into the review. So this one is for our Bok boys, you know me, or if you're a long-time viewer, you know that I'm crazy about Reebok. And you know, I've dubbed that whole Bok boys thing. I kind of took that from Brendan Dunn from Full Size Run, but just a big fan of Reebok. So we're lucky enough to review today the ZIG 3D Storm. It's one of Reebok's running trainers, and we've got this in the UK size 7.5, US 8.5, and it's a European 41. Unfortunately, the color is not on the label, and this is the Cold Grey 7, Cold Grey 5 Blue Blast colorway. And let's get open it. And here, there we go. Here we go, guys. This kind of looks like a trail shoe. To me, it reminds me of one of like the Nike ACGs that we've done in the past. The upper reminds me of the Element React as well. So it's really cool. I mean, this is Reebok's iteration of a running sneaker, I guess. So let's just start with the outsole. So with this outsole is the zigzag motion, hence the zigzag name, the ZIG name. And it's an all rubber outsole, and you can see it there, there's like layers crossing each other in like a zigzag motion. And this exposed bit is the float ride float ride cushioning. That is right there in the middle. So you can see the midsole, like the cushioning. That float ride is red, and it's encompassed with the zigzag as well, which I'm going to show you right now. Go along the midsole, and it's in a green cage. Now, I think this is just all hype at the minute. I mean, it's all talk, because let me take this out. As I'm trying to press it into, like, this midsole isn't like contracting as you'd expect. There's like in a zigzag. So what Reebok claims this is doing is like springing your feet as soon as you strike from the heel to your forefoot. Is meant to give you like an added snapback motion when you're running. But we'll see what that's like when I try these on. Moving along the upper, you've got this really nice futuristic see-through breathable mesh. And if we go along the front, you can see it looks like the inside of a microchip or something with those connectivity lines. And you got the Reebok logo, you got the Reebok vector right there at the lateral sides right there. And if you go along the medial as well, it's still the same. Like, it is basically see-through at the front, and then as you go back on the medial side, you got a lot of like TPU, light fabrics, and then going towards the heel, there's no pull tab unfortunately, and the outsole, like that rubber, continues all the way right here at the heel. If we go along to the tongue, so I'm not sure what this is. This is only on the left shoe, but I think this is just to keep the laces intact. But it's not on the right. I didn't see any in the box as well, so I think it's just purely aesthetic reasons. But it's nice to have a Reebok logo there, and it's quite different as well. Got a really thin tongue, and because essentially this is the sock unit, you just put your feet in, and it's meant to breathe. So I'll let you know about how it feels when I do the on feet. Now, I wouldn't say that this is like for long distance running. This is like for your casual run. Oh, before I delve into it, so this outer grey here, the light grey paneling here, that is the stabilizing frame, so that's to obviously keep your feet together. So I can't wait to try these on. It's going to be like my first time trying a Reebok running sneaker on. I'm so used to running in Ultraviewz. I know you're not really meant to run in those, but I'm so adapted to it, and I rave on about it in many of our reviews because I love the comfort. So I'll see how this fuel ride goes, and obviously I'm going to compare it to all these running sneakers that I'm so used to. So it's going to be a nice change of pace, and it's really nice to try it on Reebok. So here we go, let's do it. So guys, as you saw, when I was putting my feet inside the shoe, it was a bit difficult, I'm not gonna lie. So the lack of a heel tab was a bit difficult, so I had to use like my finger as like a little shoehorn. I had to use my finger as a shoehorn. Obviously there was a bit of discomfort. These are, with all things being said, quite comfortable. However, it's really tight, so these like this upper is really hugging my feet, like right there. It's like right on the sides of my feet. It's just like really hugging it. I'd say I got the right size, because if I was to get a size smaller, that's it. My feet would probably rip apart this really thin upper material. As you can see, it does remind you of an Element React 87 because of the see-throughness. You can see my toes on my socks, but there's a little gap there. But I think, as I mentioned, if I got another size smaller, my feet would have ripped it. I do feel like the sponginess of the midsole unit, but I'm not gonna lie, I've worn better. But with the price point being £150, there are better like running trainers at the market, and we've reviewed many of them. I've worn better, like the Nike React, brilliant, and that was so much cheaper than this. But if you're going for an alternative, you don't want to buy into Nike or Adi, this is a great alternative, even though it's a bit tight. So here you go, here's a little 360 for you, just to see what it's like around. Thanks guys for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Follow us at Oneupreviewz with a Z at the end on Instagram. Until next time, peace.